Hey, bookish baddies. Welcome to Black Girls Lit.
Where fine women, fine literature, and fine libations collide.
Step into the lit life. Black Girls Lit starts now.
Black women are so complex.
Hey, y'all. I'm Natasha.
I'm Steph.
I'm Star.
And I'm Elect. Welcome back to Black Girls Lit Podcast. And for those of you who are new, y'all know we're getting new listeners every month. We are a book review / liquor tasting podcast. Think of it as your favorite book club with your homegirls, right? So like I say, come for the book, but we stay for the conversation because the conversation, it be giving what it's supposed to give.
It's tea every time.
Okay. Today's book is set in Louisiana. So we're going to be pairing this read with some rye whiskeys. Okay. Let's go ahead and get lit, Lex.
All right. So y'all know my favorite segment of every episode is the BGL cocktail. Today we are having a Sazerac cocktail. Apparently it's like super popular in New Orleans. So we are getting the inside scoop on that. How we make this is we use some absinthe to kind of wash around in the glass to get a little bit of the essence. It smells like black licorice, so I'm assuming it kind of gives it that taste a little bit. And then we're doing a sugar cube, or we did simple syrup. We're going to do a little bit of water and the bitters of your choice, aromatic, if you will, whatever you want, just a few dashes of that. And then, of course, the Sazerac rye whiskey that is featured in this episode. So that is that bottle there. Super popular in New Orleans. And then we're garnishing with lemon. So, ladies, cheers.
Cheers.
Try this cocktail.
All right, New Orleans, see what y'all talking about.
Let's see if Steph can bartend. She made the cocktail today.
Whew.
Yeah, it's good.
That's delicious.
It's strong.
It's good. It's definitely strong.
It's strong, but it's not as...
You say that the absinthe, that's the licorice?
Y'all taste the licorice?
It's very subtle, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's giving black licorice, which is not my favorite. You did a great job on the cocktail stuff. I mean, no shade on that, but I just don't know. Like, black licorice may not be my favorite.
Slide yours over here, though.
Oh.
This thing. And I like it.
It's strong. It's strong for me, but it's good.
It is good. Okay.
Some ice. Need some ice. Anyways, the book and the author.
Yes, the book that we are talking about today is The Butcher and the Wren. It's a psychological thriller told from the perspective of both the sadistic serial killer and the forensic pathologist determined to catch him. Set in the swamps of Louisiana, this novel dives deep into the dark mind of a killer and explores the emotional toll working a case like this has on Dr. Wren Mueller.
A little bit about the author, Alaina Urquhart. Alaina is an autopsy technician turned best-selling author and co-host of the wildly popular Morbid podcast. With degrees in criminal justice, psychology, and biology, she brings forensic precision and a love of the macabre to every page.
Love me some Morbid podcasts. Just saying.
Oh, it's such a good podcast. Oh, if you love true crime, that's the one to listen to.
All right, y'all. So this book, we got to start off with our rating system. We know how it goes. Cheers if we love it. Sip if it's good, but not amazing. Think 3 stars. Babysit if you got through it, but honestly, it was not your fave. One of the ones you can put down, pick back up, and then also send it back. You know what that means. I'm going to just, I like to start. It was a cheers for me. Surprise. Y'all know I be loving some books. Okay. So I used to be mad because I always said cheers. I'm not even going to explain myself. It was a cheers for me. We'll get into it. Lex?
Honestly, it was a cheers for me too. I loved this book. It had me terrified for many, many days. But yeah, she did her thing with the writing. It really took me there. It was so good. So cheers over here too.
I'm going to go with sip.
Ooh.
Overall, it's a good book. I'm just not a thriller person, I realize. I'd rather watch than read it.
Yeah.
To read it, it was a lot. So, but she's a good storyteller and writer. So she had me intrigued. So that's why I continued to turn the pages. But yeah, I'm going to give it a sip.
Same for me. I'm going to do sip as well. Not for the same reason. First of all, I love a good psychological thriller, book, movie, anything like it's my jam. So this particular one was a little slow starting for me, and that's why I'm giving it a sip.
What?
Yeah.
A little slow?
Well, see, because this is my genre. Like, this is what I do.
Okay.
So,
He wants the body structure.
We know what we came for. Like, we know what the people came to see. So that's kind of, for me, it was a little bit of a slow start and build up, but great. Like, the detail was great. All that. Like, I'm a CSI New York, Special Victims Unit, like, all that.
Right.
She had all the elements there for sure. But it just got off to a little bit of a slow start.
Okay.
Well, with that, we're going to get into our drink and discussion portion of the pod. Our first pairing, ladies, is our Fiddler Weeded Rye, and it is paired with some aged cheeses.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is going to be your jam today.
It cleared my sinus.
Now, yeah.
Right on that.
So, it says it's supposed to be spicy.
I got the spice.
Spicy. But it also says it's supposed to be fruity. I taste no fruit. But if y'all taste it, let me know.
Okay, well, let me try with
And so, yeah, we can try with the cheese.
I taste a little fruit under this,
Yeah, me
but
too.
very, very little.
Very little.
It tastes much more spice.
I don't mind the whiskey. I will say I think the cheese helps cool down the spice because it was a little spicy. But I feel like since we've been doing this for a little bit, I'm understanding that, whiskey apparently is supposed to be spicy, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You're supposed to taste it, maybe. But okay.
I'm not mad at I think whiskey is my jam.
Yeah. Whiskey is
Yeah.
every time you have it, you have a
I think whiskey.
orgasmic feeling with it.
Star loves her some whiskey.
I think whiskey is my jam. Like, what do I have next to the bedside table? It's a bottle of whiskey. Like,
And so she was
everything else
the
everything else can stay down.
You see?
whiskey makes me hot. Y'all hot?
Hot.
It was a little warm in here, but now I'm like,
I'm not mad at the pairing. Now I can drink
Whiskey in my knees.
all right, y'all ready for our first discussion question?
Let's go.
Dive into this book. Jeremy Rose, he was quite special.
Quote
Special.
unquote.
Yes. Alaina talked a lot about his parents and his upbringing. When it comes to scary people, serial killers, if you will, anything of the sort, or just interesting personalities in general, what do we think molds that? Is it nature? Is it nurture? Is it both? Is it about how you grew up? Or is it just you were born that way? What makes scary people scary?
It's a lot of nature. Cause I feel like some people, they just born like they be on other levels. Like, so if you think about Jeremy, some of the stuff that he was doing, like, it's just not regular activities. Yeah. Most people's minds don't really go there in terms of how you treat another human being. His parents, they were, they had their issues. For sure. Definitely it is like some nurture, but I've also heard stories of people who had perfectly, what you would call normal, great upbringings and then still turned out to be just really horrible people. So I do unfortunately think just some people are born on something different.
I would say it's a combination of both. I think with Jeremy, he had a lot of the nurture of it because of his parents and his dad and just the element. And so the nature was there. I think he was born that way and it just all intrigued him. But having the accessibility around him the way that he did gave him more depth as in how he can get away with it. Where there are amateurs, like you said, that there are some people that it's just nature where they just know they have a thrill for it, but they don't have a plan. What is it? Your Jeffrey Dahmers, they don't really necessarily have a plan where they're caught up more quickly, where Jeremy had everything thought out and how to get away with it and how to make it either painful or painless, depending on what route he was taking. So he just had a lot of it where it was nature and nurture. So I think in this case, it was both for me.
If you don't know, I love a serial killer story. I love true crime, all about it. Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, everybody. I love it. I'm a big fan. A lot of the time, especially Alaina talks about it in their podcast, what makes a serial killer or a murderer. And a lot of the times, like for some of them, they'll have this traumatic head injury. And then ever since they bonked their head, they've never been the same. But then sometimes you have people like Jeremy, where he never bumped his head. He was a pretty normal kid. I mean, his mom was like wicked religious, and that was a little toxic in the ways that she kind of taught him certain lessons. But it was, I don't know if y'all remember the scene in the book where his dad hit a deer. That was the most disturbing thing I've ever read in my life. Like, I was uncomfortable, but he was intrigued by the pain. And that's what kind of, I guess, a light turned on in his head. Like, pain. I like this idea. And so, I don't know. I also think it's a mix, but also, like, you never know what thing is going to be that thing for the person you're raising, like, whether for good or for bad, which also is terrifying to think about. But yeah, I think a bit of both. I don't know.
And I will say, like, to take it away from serial killers and just like, people in general. So in a former life, I was a teacher, and, in teaching middle school, you see like a lot of different personalities. Yeah. And so I think about the kids that will come to class sometimes, and a couple that always stick out in your mind. They got like so much attitude. They're angry, and you're like, you're only 12. You're very mad to be 12 years old. You talk with the counselors and stuff. You find out some of what they have going on at home and stuff. You're like, oh, well, I know why you're angry. The way that you're being raised, and you definitely are not being treated like the child that you are. So I understand why you are angry in my classroom. I understand why you have problems with all authority figures, or why you can't stay awake. You can't stay awake in class because you got to be at home. You staying up all night, helping your dad work, or just whatever. So I do think that, as if you take it outside of like super crazy, like serial killer stuff, the things that people go through, like the way they're raised and what they see on a daily basis, definitely does. That nurture part, what you're seeing, who is around you, things that are influencing you, definitely is going to have a greater impact on your personality and how you are moving through the world, more so than just your biological makeup.
What say you?
I agree. I agree that I believe it's a combination of both as well. Some people are just going to be bad people. I think it's a matter of the trigger. Like, what's the thing? What's the time frame? What's the scenario that's going to trigger them or ignite what is innately in them? Like, I do believe that. So at some point or another, because like you said, we all go through challenges and different things. The reaction is like
that's the thing that got you.
The thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. It's a combination of both.
And also too, but let's see, I keep contradicting myself. Well, because I'm like, well, it's okay. I'm like, well, you know what? It's nurturing what you go through, but then where you have like, well, two people going through the exact same stuff in the same house, and some people, they're going to overachieve, like, in spite of, and then some people, they're going to, like I said, they fall victim to it or whatever, because of. So I guess, and I think that is like an internal thing, like, hey, well, is this going to be what is going to propel me up? Like, no, I'm getting out of here and never coming back. Or is this going to be the excuse of what's dragging me down my whole life? So the correct answer is both. Okay. I don't know why I'm dragging this out. You're right.
Both ands, for sure.
We're going to go into the second pairing, which is the Fiddler we have in the middle with a chocolate chip cookie. The Fiddler is a rye whiskey that made right here in our city of Atlanta.
One time for Atlanta.
So, we are hoping this one is good. Bold black pepper and buttery butterscotch notes that make it a great companion to the chocolate chip cookies.
Now, somebody said they've never had a Chick-fil-A chocolate chip cookie. I'm about to pop your Chick-fil-A chocolate chip cookie cherry today. It's going to change your life.
Say that one more time. I was about to say
What you about to do to me? I don't even.
I said
impressed by the whiskey, but I'm impressed that you were able to get that out. Like,
we're popping stars, Chick-fil-A chocolate chip cookie cherry today.
Yeah, okay.
So, cheers. You're welcome, because it's literally the best chocolate chip cookie ever.
And when they're warm, oh my God.
They're so good.
Okay, first of all, that whiskey by itself, like,
It's good. I do like that one. But I'm like Tasha with the whiskey. Cheers. Cheers. It's a cheers for me.
Oh, that one is good. It tastes really good with the cookie too.
This cookie, though, this cookie is fire. This cookie is like...
Yeah.
okay, wait a minute though.
It looks like it's almost an oatmeal raisin cookie, but...
And not for nothing, isn't Chick-fil-A started in Atlanta too?
I think so.
Is this the Atlanta pairing right here? Look,
And maybe
Look at you.
town down right here.
Look at you putting two and two together.
Okay, so let me tell you what, I am not mad at this cookie or this whiskey
Listen.
or the combination. Like when they got married, this...
The way Steph is over here quietly, like, acting up.
I love a Chick-fil-A cookie. My Lord. The whiskey is good too.
It tastes from here.
That whiskey is much smoother.
It is.
So now I can do whiskey with cheese,
Cookies, like...
The
Options are
options are
endless.
so unlimited now.
It's going to be my favorite.
So let's keep going with the discussion. At one point, Jeremy was in someone's home while they were sleeping. He talked about how people are so vulnerable at this time because they feel truly safe in their space with doors locked. It sounded like a total nightmare. What is your worst nightmare scenario?
Oh, I got mine ready, y'all. I also am a fan of the true crime. And let me tell you, the stories that get me the most are the ones where you have somebody and they've been like living like up in your attic or something, but like you don't know. And so here you are all naked and singing your little songs, coming out the shower. You know, you in the shower, you singing, having the best time of your life, getting ready to go out with your homies. And then you step out wet, naked, very vulnerable, and somebody's right there in your bathroom. That is my worst scenario.
That's
like
terrifying.
that right there. I cannot think of anything scarier.
Me either. That's a wild ass scenario.
But it's happened. It has happened.
And it does happen.
It does.
Continuously happening. Yes.
Thank God for my house. It ain't that big. I don't think I got to worry about them problems.
No. My fiance will tell you, or honestly, anyone who has come to my home, I lock that bitch down. When it's time for bed, internal locks, external locks. Like, I don't play about my safety. I really...
And then go back and
jump again. And then I check under I do a full sweep of the house.
Oh,
'Cause,
wow.
listen, you never know.
You're right. I mean, yeah, you're
know.
right. You're right.
You never know.
It's a thing.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
You never know. Now, I don't know what I would do if, like, I actually found somebody.
Do you do the check
In my house?
with you or not? You
But no, that is terrifying. Or another one, I've heard of people coming into folks' houses through doggy doors. I will never have a doggy door. Never.
I'm scared of the raccoons coming through the doggy door, so I'm never gonna have one.
Yeah, I'll just take you out, dog. Like, I'm not gonna.
Pew, pew.
Yeah.
Somebody coming into your home is crazy.
I mean, that's like one of my biggest fears because whenever my husband has to go out of town, I love my kids, but I be locking my door. I be closing the door. Like, I just want to be in my own box. So sometimes it was, y'all just come in my room. Because I think that is the worst case scenario is being home. Like if you're out, if you're in your car, things do happen. But when you're in your home, that's your safety net. And for somebody to intrude on that, it's like, where do you go from there? Mentally, physically, if something happens, emotionally. So him doing that, I was just like, oh my God, I'm checking everything. Like, are the windows locked upstairs? I know they lock downstairs, but it makes you go into a different mindset now because it's like, what is going on? I used to hear something in the wall. I was like, Jeff, what is that? We have a ghost. What is that? Like, because it was like, this is your home and I need to know every noise. Like, okay, that's the wood needs to be leveled, put a nail. But, I'm just sitting here and I hear something in the wall. Nah, what is that? Let's find out. So for me, I think that could be one of the worst case is like someone just being
being in your home. Like, you just never know. Like you said, you're singing, you're in the shower, you're minding your own business, thinking that you're alone and you're really not, somebody's watching you. That's a scary thought.
I remember my car was broken into years ago when I was younger. They didn't vandalize it or anything like crazy. It was at the time like when the pull-out radios were a popular thing. So I like have my little pull-out radio and I have my little box in the trunk with the speakers and all that.
She's aging herself.
It's all good. Like aging like fine wine. Don't play with it. Oh, sorry. But I remember how I felt about my car afterward. I felt like it just wasn't mine anymore. So I could only imagine that being your house.
Right.
We definitely got to get a house away.
Yeah.
We got to move.
Definitely.
And then hope that the next space isn't. I can't necessarily say that I have given much thought to my worst nightmare scenario. I just try to stay out of those places.
Yeah.
But I couldn't imagine it being the house. I know sometimes I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because I don't need nobody trying to pull up
That part.
the vulnerabilities and the weaknesses.
That part.
Sometimes I'll be having to get on my son like, hey, tighten up. Just tighten up.
Jeremy taught me I don't want to be tortured.
Right.
Just take me out my misery.
Take me out immediately.
Yeah.
And that is like,
You don't, I'll kill myself.
I mean, he did some stuff just like,
To be tortured is crazy.
I mean, the whole stabbing in the back. I was like, I'm done. Just take me out.
Yeah.
Take me out. Like, you doing all, and then you had a sense of like yearning and longing for it. It was like, what?
He was sick.
He was.
no, he was
Sick.
different.
Mm.
But that's one thing I will say that I've heard. I say, watching like different true crime stuff. They say that somebody who's willing to like break into somebody's home when they're at home, they like show like a different level like of unhingedness because they also don't know really what you have in your house. They don't know if you have like a gun or whatever. They don't know what you have going on, but they're willing to take that risk. So it's like that shows that they are like at some different level. So he's like, oh, okay. So if you're willing just to pop in here knowing we up in here, not knowing what we have
in nobody's house. So rule number one.
Exactly. And I think also the fact that he broke into Wren's house, she sleep. He didn't touch her. He didn't do anything to her.
Mm-mm.
He was in her room, all in her face. He was in her home, but didn't do anything. I think that's also almost scarier because it's like she found out, I think like a couple of days later.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, this man was like in my room. Because the thing that he took, I knew exactly where it is because it's there every single day. Mm-hmm. He was right in my face and I didn't even know. And I think that made my stomach.
That we leave a flower everywhere. See them in some footprints in the flower. Like, is somebody been in here?
Because at that point, if you're in there, just take me out now.
Now for
just
me,
take me out, please.
That's always unrealistic. Like I've seen movies, you hear stories and all that, but that to me is always so unrealistic. Like that scenario that someone can be in your space and you don't feel it. Like I don't know about everybody.
I be jumping.
I'm not a super deep sleeper, but you know what I'm saying? Like I go to sleep, but I know what's supposed to, I don't even know how to make this make sense, but even in my sleep, I know what's supposed to be going on in my space. You know what I'm saying? Like on some level, there's still a consciousness there. Mm-hmm. So it's like if my son isn't home, there's nobody should be walking around. I shouldn't feel another presence. Mm. You see what I'm saying? So like, it's one of the things you have to let me know if you're out for the night.
You're out for the night.
If you come up in here, and if you come up in here unexpectedly, and I'm feeling a presence that when there shouldn't be one, that's problematic because I'm not asking questions.
About me too, but I do feel like I'm a heavy sleeper, y'all. Don't cover me, y'all. Don't cover me. But I do feel like I be heavy sleeping. Like
but there's probably a level of probably relax and safety and security that you have, right? Because that is true. You have to worry, y'all. Don't come to me because trust and believe. I may be asleep. You gotta come. I
definitely have protection. That is true. I am able to relax and just in life and about my husband. I'm able to, like, most situations, I'm like super relaxed, just going through life, floating.
You can turn your brain off. I can too.
My husband have to be on, he like meerkat. He be head on the swivel all the time because I be around here just like, oh, life is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When my husband is home, I'm chill. But when he's gone, I'm star. Like, what's going on? I'm listening, the kids, whatever the case may be. But when he's there, dead to the world. I be like gone. Like, she's, like, yeah, that's, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thought about that. Yeah, there is.
I experience it because whenever I go out of town, like now we're used to each other. We've been together for a long time. So we're used to that comfort of knowing we're there. And so when we're not, it's like you don't sleep as well. Mm-hmm. But even when he's gone and I'm home, I don't sleep well because he was my safety. And it was like, I'm the one, what if somebody comes? Oh my God, Steph, you're gonna, it's like a different situation.
That is true. And I will say I never sleep really well if I'm like traveling, like at hotels by myself. I'm always, I got all the little locks on, the deadbolt, all the stuff, but I still never sleep fully. If there's even somebody in the hallway, I'm like, oh, what's happening? Like, so there definitely is
there's something about that comfort.
All right, y'all ready to slide into this we gonna taste just the Sazerac whiskey without all of the cocktail mixes, and we gonna mix it with gumbo. Did y'all know our girl Star, she make a gumbo?
Oh yeah.
And when I tell you, like, a gumbo got whole crab legs in it, like, and for why? Oh, because they're amazing? Okay. That's all we need to say. Okay.
What other way is there?
Well, you're the first person that I ever saw make it with the crab legs, but I appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Abandon that.
Yeah, never stop doing that.
She said, "Don't ever stop."
All right, so let me see what this Sazerac. All right,
whiskey is my jam. Like, I haven't had that one. That's good.
Okay. Now, Sazerac is spicy and robust,
I like that one,
with some notes of vanilla and clove in it. Okay.
Yeah, all of it.
Definitely a bold flavor, which is actually supposed to complement the boldness and the spiciness of the gumbo. That's why they go good together. It's two bold flavors and they enhance each other.
The pairing is good.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. It's real quiet.
That's a good sign. I'm about to fill my bowl up again.
Okay, because what will happen is I'll be sitting right here sipping on whiskey, eating gumbo all afternoon.
For sure.
And don't say nothing to me. Like, don't.
Not a word.
Y'all put my shows on. Put my shows on. I got my gumbo, my whiskey. Don't say nothing to me. Like, don't worry about it. I'll be right here.
Yeah, I like that.
I do think that they complement each other.
They do.
So I can start off with my little cheese and crackers and a little whiskey. Then I can have my little gumbo and have some more whiskey. Mm-hmm. Then I can rock it on up with a chocolate chip cookie.
With some more whiskey. What I'm seeing from these pairings, Star, is for real. You can do an appetizer, dinner, and a dessert all with your whiskey.
3-course meal.
And every time, like, every course is going to give you a different flavor of your whiskey. Mm-hmm. And that is amazing.
It's giving me what I need.
Okay, y'all. Now let's jump into our final discussion question here. Now, the book was written from two different perspectives, so we got to see what Crazy Jeremy was thinking, and hearing his dialogue, but also Dr. Wren, what she was thinking. Do we like that style of writing? Do you feel like it helps or hinders the mystery?
Okay, so I did an audio. So they had two separate voices. They had a male voice for Jeremy and a female voice for Wren. That helped it a lot. But I do think it showed like the range in Alaina's writing because Jeremy was so twisted. Like wicked, twisted everything. Like he was severely disturbed. Severely disturbed. And so for her to go from to get in that mindset to write some of the f***ed up stuff that he did to then switch to Wren and her story, I thought that showed her range as an author. So I really liked it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I do. And I like hearing from both perspectives. I do like that style, and I know other writers do it as well, where you get to see, one person's thing and also the same situation from the other person's point of view. So that actually is like my preferred writing style.
And they did that in our last book in The Legends of Orisha. But I do think, sorry girl, but I do think that Alaina did it better. I do.
No,
It really took me there.
because the characters were so different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the characters were so different. So to your point, that range to be able to go from regular, logical, positive, just getting up every day and doing their job, even though the job that you chose is a little kind of dark as well. So like there,
yeah.
you know, there's a little alignment there, I think, in the perspective. But I appreciated the different perspectives. Being able to have almost like a cliffhanger from one perspective and then to pick right up on the other part, like where the other person is at in the same situation and scenario, though, like, and being able to like, oh, it was like I had a lot of
Yes.
I had a lot of those moments. And for me, for something to actually surprise me is a thing, because I'm writing I get to a certain point in a movie or in a book and I'm like, well, obviously we know what's going to happen next. Mm-hmm. So when I have those moments, it's like, oh snap, like I didn't see that coming. Mm-hmm. Love it for sure.
I think with him, I was just kind of intrigued with, you were not a mama's boy, but she tried to make you a mama's boy, but then you had no empathy for anything and you were more with your mom than you were. You had moments with your dad, but I felt like he was more with his mom. So some of the way he acted about the repulsiveness when he was around a person, it's like he had no human attachment.
Yeah.
Because even with his coworker talking about the newspaper article, like what they were talking about, and to hear he was repulsed by those people too, like, let's get over it. Like, he just had no compassion. That's what I got from seeing both sides, is with hers and his. It was just like, you like everything.
Just basic.
Like,
But
he was.
You're thinking of, when you think of mom, you're thinking about your mom or you as a mom. Like, his mom was a little bit different, I will say.
She was, but like, but he was
his perspective though.
Yeah.
But then also, I feel like
he was homeschooled.
I think so. But like you were saying, like, he also,
Spoiler alert.
you could tell, like you said, that he was a mama's boy. So there is a point where like they went into his home and like nothing had, like he almost memorialized his mother and his upbringing, but then to also know that like sis was toxic, like very toxic, and taught him like things that just weren't right. But then he still like had this reverence
until the end. Until the end.
Yeah.
Because the ending was, I knew when I read it, like his mama gone, I said, but who did it?
But who did it? What happened to them?
But then to still literally memorialize her. And like nothing was touched. Everything was as it was. It's strange. It's strange.
Y'all know Star be having all kinds of stuff for us, you know, whether it be like a little truth or dare or whatever.
Something.
Okay.
Started.
So here we go. That's it. Here we go. You know the vibes. So the way we do our outro, we're gonna hit you with one of a few options. Okay. A lit challenge, something that's gonna move you a little bit, top for thought to ground you, or a memorable quote from the book that kind of lingers like a good sip.
This whiskey definitely lingered. Okay. It's a linger.
So tonight we're going full thriller mode with an on-the-spot lit challenge.
Oh, good.
So, co-host, this one's for you. It is a gut check. Okay. So, no overthinking. What's one thing about you that would make you the last woman standing in a psychological thriller? Brains, vibes, villain energy. Basically, tell the people, what is your survival superpower?
Ooh.
Okay, not too much thought, right?
Okay, let me know. Like, you gotta know, like,
what's gonna make us the last woman standing?
Yeah, so what's your survival superpower?
My superpower, I will say, is I'm everybody's friend. So I feel like I'm proud to pop my way.
She said, what's your name again?
I'm finna talk my way into being like everybody's friend. Y'all mess around, all y'all dead. And I done stood up just because I'm everybody's friend. We done boo, we done like boo-hoo, we kiki, we all the emotions together. I do feel like that's me. I
still gonna kill you.
Being able to be everybody's friend It's going to help me survive in the end. Now, I don't know, but I will also say, I don't know if I have a whole lot of survive in me, because I really am just like, hey, just take me out. I'm tired. I ain't got time.
Fair. I think I'm more on the brain side. I feel like no one would try me. Like, just with like the energy that I give off, like you're not about to snatch me. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not very approachable. I'm not very friendly. Not at least not on like first glance, but like once you get me talking, yes, I'm a nice, cute girl, whatever.
Yeah, you're the friendliest, probably.
But like, I get that a lot. Like, oh, Lex, when I first met you, I thought you hated my guts. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Like, no one's going to try me. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like a serial killer would know not to approach me. However, if it does happen, just know if no one finds me in 24 hours, I'm dead. Because I will kill myself before.
You're not going to torture me for days.
You're not about to torture me. You're not about to. No, I'm so sorry. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, I got it.
Before I go through all of that. So give me 24 hours. My location is always on. Like, there'll always be clues, a breadcrumb trail. But if it goes cold in 24 hours, just know Lex is no longer with us because she knew better. She's not about to get tortured. But they wouldn't try me to begin with.
Okay.
How do you top that? I mean, I feel like I'm not approachable either sometimes in certain settings, but Lex, you take it to another level. People may be like, Steph, smile. I am on the inside. But for me, I think I'm more of a physical person. So I think I would just try to run. In my head, I would get far away, but I don't know if I really would at this age.
Yeah, she's a fighter. She gonna fight.
I'm a fight. Yeah. I'm gonna try. And if it's my time, it's my time. Because I don't do the prolonging stuff. If you're gonna take me out, take me out. So I think I'm a fight.
It's giving, come on.
Yeah. Like, I'm a run. But if you catch up, it's gonna be to the end. Right, it's me or you. You might get some scratches too, but just know I'm not going down like that. So
I love her. Steph is a fighter, and Lex is like, I know you're not.
You ain't even gonna try me.
Even come over here.
I love it. I'm gonna say I agree with Lex. Like, this ain't what you want. Like,
please don't.
Find you something safe to do and somebody else to play with. But if you decide that this is what you want to do today, I feel like my superpower would be to be so nonchalant and like not even care. Like, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of whatever twisted ass scenario you have in your head that needs to play out for you to feel satisfied. Like, you're going to be mad. Like, I'm the person that you're going to get back. Like, she not cooperating. Like, she not crying. She not begging for her life. Like, she not Denzel. She not screaming or nothing. Like,
she not doing nothing.
I'm finna take her back because this is not what I had in mind. Mm-hmm. I ain't got it for you. Like, do something then. Mm-hmm. Since this what you chose to do, like,
here we are.
You're gonna have to show me because I don't have nothing for you. I done seen your face. Like, I know how this plays out. So be about it.
Mm-hmm. I would say you do have a very good like poker face where it's just straight face. Oh, I'm probably crying right now.
Mm-hmm. Not. I'm not doing that.
And what?
Mm-hmm.
And won't.
Because of what? Because why? Like, for what? Is it going to change your mind? Like, you got a plan, right? Like, you had a plan, right? You followed me. You stalked me. Like, you caught me slipping. Like,
after the stalking, I think he would have realized this is not the one for me to go for.
Right. Like, go make it happen.
It feels like there's easier targets.
Yes.
So that was good. And it aligns with, I think, who we are, like, what we know our personalities to be. So that's pretty cool. So for the listeners, we're not leaving you guys out. Like, you guys have a challenge as well. And simply face a fear, small or strange, right? Something that's been haunting you, the corners of your mind. Write it down, name it, own it. And ultimately, because there's power in bringing dark things into the light. Talk about it.
Period.
Put it out there. So that's it for this episode of Black Girls Live podcast, where fine women, fine literature, and fine libations always meet, as Tasha said. We close with a toast to the words that found you, the pour that holds you, and the version of you that showed up to listen. If it made you think, feel, or click, pour it forward, make room for someone else at the table. Be sure to share us on all social media platforms. And until next time, cheers.
Cheers.
Clink, clink.
Only Steph
Did I
with her
switch
cocktail.
to a styrofoam cup?
Oh, goodness.
She has the red soda.
Mine's empty, but you know, you get the vibe. Until next time.
Thank you for listening to the Black Girls Lit podcast. Join us for our next pour and our next page, The Butcher's Game by Alaina Urquhart. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and follow.